So, Hari, as usual, you go first.
So, okay. No, I thought you were going first. So, I just want to say that this session is very special. It's a short session. We have something coming up more comprehensively for all of you, which will announce at the end of this talk. Dilip has helped me develop a fine-tune a tool, fine-tune a product which I conceptualized. Know your energy wiring system, keys. So when I shared this with the team, so everybody gave their inputs, and then Dilip also came up with an assessment tool. We have built a wonderful workshop around it. It is one of HSSE's most, I think, forward-looking products. It's something which we are very proud of, and we want to build this into something much larger, right? So Dilip will take you through the entire, quickly through the product and what it stands for, how it can benefit you and organizations. And then if there are any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. And yes, we have an announcement to make at the end of the presentation. Yeah. Over to you, Dilip.
So thank you, Hari, for passing on the baton to me. Yes, the product was conceptualized and completely designed by Hari. But as a lot of discussions have been going on today on these lines. We had Anand sir talking about, seeking more. And then we had Navonita talking about rebelling or questioning the processes. And in the process, setting up another process. So somewhere this product was developed on those lines. So when the product was conceptualized, there were questions as to why this product and why in this manner. And then when the pattern or the design of the product was as good as finalized, was when the rebellion as to why only this session and why not have something more around it. Why not have a assessment which gives out details about how to use this. So that is how the product gradually evolved. And I'm thankful to Hari for taking all the feedback and feeding it forward towards creating this wonderful product as it is now. And the best part about HSSE and our association is that we look at products not as something that has been once created and stamped in cement, in concrete. We look at product as something that evolve over a period of time with our learning as well. Because the interesting part is that we are all seekers for life. And that's where the common energy or the synergy is. So now coming back to keys. So each one of us have our own prejudices. We have our own, reasons to be locked into certain behavioral aspects or, life as it is. And we all seek the key to free ourselves out of it. And as Navonita rightly said, and Anand, so the discussion today has been going on these lines that, we are not locked in by somebody else. It is we who lock ourselves in, and it is for us to free ourselves as well. So is there a specific way or a process to lock ourselves, unlock ourselves? Yes, but it has to be found out, and it has to be found out by us. And that's where keys plays a very important role. So while we talk about behavioral aspects, and we have multiple, assessments that are available in the market, very popular ones as well. They tend to bracket us into something. They tend to put us into a box and say, this is how you are. And these are the only things that you can now do. And we thought a little differently. We said, human capabilities are, not limited. And there is a lot that can yet be, if I were to say, explored and found out. And each one of us is capable of that exploration within ourselves. And all of it exists within us. So introspection is a very small word, if I were to say for that. More of, digging out things from ourselves, unearthing things, and thereby giving ourselves the gift of our life. So nobody can gift me my life. I need to create it for myself. So if that were the way things are, I need to understand what I possess. So as they say, a journey begins from a point A and then moves on. And then it can be a point B, C, D, and X, Y, Z, whatever. And a journey never ends. So in the same way, the keys is a product which has been developed, and the assessment is not something that just can be done once and said, okay, this is how you are and this is how you will progress. In fact, what keys does is it gives you your current bearings. So if I were to put it in the words of, if I were to put it in an analogy with respect to a map, then it gives you your longitude and latitude towards where you are right now. And then you can chart your path further. And this charting of path can be done not once, but multiple times in your life. And as we all know, we do get at such junctures in our life time and again. So this product or this assessment helps us get our bearings at that point of time. Now, just getting the bearings is not enough. We also need to know what are those resources that we have, and what are those resources that we need to charge, and what are the resources that we have aplenty. So how is it that we go ahead utilizing these resources, and thereby, while I'm utilizing what I have aplenty, I need to recharge the other so that I'm always ready for whatever kind of situation that I need to handle. And therefore, we've divided for an easy understanding. So we wanted to be unprocessed, but yes, we did get into a process, and we said, okay, let's channelize this into 4 different energy sets. And the 4 different energy sets that we visualized were the creator, the builder, the participator, and the influencer energy sets. Because if you look at actions that we do in life, they can lead to any one of these. Either I am creating something because of that action, or I'm building something, or I am participating into something else. If not any of these, then I am influencing. So there are both the positive and the negative side of it. If I'm building, I am also demolishing. If I'm creating, I am also letting go of something. And if I'm participating, I'm also staying away from something. And if I'm influencing towards something, I'm also influencing away from something. So the beauty is, while we talk about it as 4 different energy sets, it has another 4 aspects to it. And it is these contradictions and it is these synergies between these energies that make this product just wonderful. And each and every assessment that we have done, and the debriefing after the assessment that we get into, not just develops an understanding for the HSSE, but it is an eye-opener for us as to the vast expanse of capabilities this product can apply to. It has organizational applications, it has individual applications, it has applications which need to be explored beyond what we already have. So that is what keys is all about in a nutshell. So I've been as mysterious as possible about the product, I suppose, so far. But yes, it's not that mysterious. It's very simple. It is a set of 40 questions, 10 questions of each set, 4 different energy sets. Responses are elicited, and basis those responses, a report is generated. It is as simple as that. However, everything begins after the report. And that's where, after the understanding, we also get to know whether we require the support of a coach, or we require to do away with the processes that we have and rebuild the processes. It helps align ourselves in these multiple ways, and therefore build our own life. So that's what I would like to present about keys. And Hari, it's up to you to add whatever else you would want to. So Hari, if you would want to add anything beyond whatever I have spoken, or add to whatever I have spoken, it's up to you now.
Yeah, Dilip, thank you so much for that. And I think it's you have just given out enough to create curiosity around the product. And I just want to say that, with my over 30 years of energy work, one thing I come to realize, and Dilip is also does his own energy work. So in a sense, we have a lot of synergy there. He has a very interesting background. He works, he has he belongs to a Pandit Khandan. So he can actually conduct various kinds of pujas. He is a sadhak in himself. So what Anand was talking about, the spiritual wiring, I think God has gifted us with that. So I realized that there is so much emphasis on mindset, which is a very westernized concept, that it actually does not help us to go beyond that and explore our true nature, which is defined by energy sets. So we're taking you one level beyond. And we are saying that your problems or your happiness areas are not necessarily because of your mindset. It's because how your energies are wired within you. So in a very systematic manner, something as esoteric as energy, we have given it a measurement. And we have developed an instrument by which we can give you an indication of whether you are a creator energy set, or whether you have more of creator energy set, more of participator, more of builder, or more of influencer. And also, we will help you distinguish between active energy and latent energy. So it will help you to realize your potential energy and how to work on that. Very fascinating stuff. Though we ourselves created it, but we have been enriched by the whole process ourselves, because it's a continuous learning for us. When I did my own assessment, I realized that I needed to work with this one influencer, one energy set more than the other. And I'm very consciously doing that, and Dilip is doing that in his own way. Parul is doing it in our own way. Jui is doing it in our own way. We have conducted a few open workshops. We have got fantastic testimonials so far. And so we are really looking forward to, scaling up this product from here. Yeah. So that's all from our side. Over to you, Jui.